guess sometimes life just gets real crazy, and it seems like we all get a little jaded, so maybe it's time to pack a bag.
I just got home from my first ever beekeeping association meeting and I found a mentor. So I'm really excited to start this journey. I have a class coming up in a few days. So, yay! It's bee class day! I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this for not that long, just a few weeks, but you know, when you're anticipating something, it feels like it takes forever. So yeah, this is just a beginning beekeeping course. It's only 4 hours. I just drove in from Nashville last night. It's been a week or a weekend of a lot of classes already and a lot of information and a lot of movement. But I'm glad that the weekend is ending with the exciting one.
All those little white larvae. Those are the pupas and the grubs before they're capped.
My hive box has finally arrived for my bees. I'm super stoked. They're in here. One of them is in here. I need to go get the other one. They are heavy, man. Let's open it up. Yeah, so I've got to put everything together myself. So these are brood foundation and these are the super foundation, which is for the honey. And this is a queen excluder. So you put this between the box with the larva and the box with the honey. That way she can't lay in your honey box. In your supers is what they're called. Oh man, okay. So yeah, I've got 2 of these sets coming. I'm gonna have to paint everything before I put it together. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, I have a lot of assembling ahead of me. I was just telling my mom that felt like I wasn't really sure what my next project was because I've been waiting for my shed now and they just cannot deliver it in the rain. So this arrived at a good time to give me a new project, new thing to keep me occupied. I'm excited. Yeah, can't wait to have my bees. This finally makes it feel a little more real because I have to build my bees' houses first now. I decided to make step 1, assembling the frames and inserting foundation into them. I did read maybe 2 days after doing this that it's actually best to not insert the foundation until you're ready to use the frames, which for me is still a few months from now. However, I think the reasoning for this is that they are wax and you don't want them sitting at odd angles or in the heat and becoming misshapen. So I just made sure to put them back in a box oriented the way that they will be in the hive and store them in a cool, dark place. But if you yourself are doing this, it is suggested to only insert the foundation once you're ready to use it. I was eager to work on this project, however, it did end up spanning maybe 10 days from the time I got the hives to when I was done with them, simply due to weather. It's been a very wet winter, raining maybe every other day or every few days, and those days are typically pretty cold. So while I do have a covered barn area that I can work under, it's just not as pleasant as working on the sunshiny days. Between the two hives, I needed to assemble 60 frames with foundation, so 40 for brood and 20 for honey. 2 days later, it was time for me to assemble the hive boxes, the bodies, 6 in total, 2 for each hive's brood boxes. They are deep boxes, and 1 for each hive for the honey supers. Once everything was assembled, it was time to sand down the boxes and prepare them for painting. You want to paint your hives to protect the wood and make sure that they last longer, but you never paint the inside where the actual bees are going to live. Here are some of the pieces waiting for their second coat. I just came in from building some of my frames for the beehive to find a box of bee tools on the porch. So that was nice serendipitous timing there. But if I'm being honest, I don't know what half of these tools are. It was like a beginner's box thing that I ordered, and some of them I totally get. But then there's other ones, like, no idea what this is. So I guess I will be going back to my books. But I did get my own smoker. Just getting closer and closer. I can't actually get the bees until mid-May. So that's hard. But mostly just because I'm impatient and I'm really excited to get started. But I guess that's okay because I have to go figure out what all these tools are now. I have no idea. This one really gets me. It's probably going to be so simple when I look it up. And I'm going to be like, that was dumb and you shouldn't put it in your video that you didn't know what it was. But I have no idea what this is.